Oh, it's like Tuesday morning, bright and early in the morning. I think I sneezed on myself. Allergy started acting up big time tonight at work. I gotta go home and take a pill for that, and welcome to my vlog. Well, in order to take a pill, I need pills. So, I'm gonna go to Sobeys. I was gonna go meet up with Rex4x4 there for coffee, but I told him, I said, no, I gotta go home and go to bed. So, I'm gonna go to Sobeys, because that's the only place I know that's open that has allergy pills over the counter right now. So, go get some Reactin or something. It kinda doesn't help when you're allergic to peanuts, and when one of your coworkers decides to start cracking peanut shells. Yeah, I think right now it's 15 degrees out, and that's way too cold for shadflies, right? That's why there's not many out right now. When Rex texted me at around, I think around 9:30, 10, he said you should see the wall of shads coming into the city. The problem is shadflies are like lizards, they're cold-blooded, right? So in order for a shadfly to actually... The reason why they come to the light is because by nature, lights equal heat, and they swarm the light to absorb the heat to try and get their blood temperature back up. Well, kind of doesn't help when they can't get that close to the light, because if they land on the light, they burn. Like, it's way too hot to be touching it. So, if they don't get close enough, well, they get too cold and they fall to the ground. If they get too close, they bake. Like, it's kind of a stupid situation. That's why when it's like plus 25 at night, shadflies are in heaven, because it's like freaking cold out. Or, sorry, it's already warm enough out for them, so they don't have to get that close to the light. That's why you see a ton of them. But when it's cold like it is right now, well, I don't really call this cold, but I guess if I was a cold-blooded creature, I would. You just can't deal with it. So that's what happens. They just can't deal with the temperature, and so they don't make it very far and they all die off. But all it takes is that one hot muggy day and it's Shadapalooza all over again. I know I talk about shadflies a lot and I talk about other things a lot, and you know, what would a vlog be without, you know, logging stuff? So when we were doing the live show there at Billy's, Cat Piss contacted Bill's T-Max to ask him about a sticker. He got a sticker done because he wants to put a Cat Piss RC sticker on his airplane, and Bill got it done tonight, so he's sending it off to Cat Piss probably tomorrow or whenever he gets a chance to go to the post office, to the PO, you know, and I'm sure Cat Piss will do a video on that or something. The freaking guy does amazing work, just amazing work. Also, Cafe Press. I made the shirts on Cafe Press available, so if anybody wants to order a shirt from Cafe Press with the VlogginLife logo on it, once I figure it out, the store option on my YouTube will have it, so then you can go there and just order it from there, because until I figure out a better way to do shipping, I may have to go that route. Right now I have the markup set to whatever the default is, which I think is nothing. Oh, we got construction up here? Or are they painting? Oh, they're painting the lines, I think. Maybe. Probably painting the lines. Who knows? Who the frig knows what the friggin' city's doing now? We'll go nice and slow and just make sure we don't clobber anybody. Oh, nice one, buddy. Did you guys hear that burp? That wasn't me. That was the guy outside the car just giving her. Frig yeah. He was on that like me on a Twinkie. Ooh, Twinkies. No, I don't need that kind. Also, when I go home, I gotta find my Mastercraft cordless drill, and I gotta get my battery charger out and start charging up some friggin' lithium-ion batteries so that I can go out to the garage or tomorrow so I can tear down that fence. So I want to get that done. My original plan was just to use Dad's Tiger saw. He has one of those 18.4 volt Tiger saws, or reciprocating saw, whatever, and just chop the sumbitch down. But, oh, the fuzz. But I like the idea of just taking it apart. What am I gonna do with it afterwards? Frigged if I know. Probably store it in the wood store. Alrighty, well, I'm at Sobeys, so I'm gonna head her inside. Let's go do this. Alrighty. Got my shite. Let's head her home. Yeah, they didn't have Reactin or Allegra. Instead, they had this other crap. I really wish my doctor could prescribe me the prescription allergy pills. They're so much better. They're actually 24-hour formula. Take one in the morning and you're done. No more allergies for the whole day. They'd be friggin' awesome. But no, you can't do that. Like I'm covered in head to toe with body hives right now. Yeah, I asked him if he could please stop eating the peanuts, and his response back was just deal with it. So I'm gonna have to raise a concern with health and safety, because obviously that's my health and it's not being safe. So frig it, it's the way she goes. I'm gonna pop some pills, get this shit all straightened up. Find my drill too. I have no idea where the girlfriend might have moved it to after she moved around the entire living room, so gonna have to find that and then go from there. Because I kind of sort of need that to do my job tomorrow. Take that fence down. It's not supposed to rain, but then again, that could change overnight, you know. Today they were like, yeah, sunny all day, and it was like piss and rain. So I guess we'll just have to wait and see what the weather's like tomorrow, and if it's piss and rain, we'll have to postpone. If it's sunnier than frig, then bust out the drill. Worst case in Ontario, if I have to run an extension cable out to the fence and use my impact screwdriver thingamajig, then I'll use that drill. But I'd rather not use I'd rather use a cordless. But that's just me. Any hoozle. I'm almost home, so I'm gonna shut this portion of the vlog down, and I'll talk to you guys when I get there and other things. Okay? It's like Tuesday afternoon, and I super did not want to sleep in this late. It's like friggin' 1:15. I overslept. Oh well, let's get this party started. Alrighty, well, I just had to do some stuff here around the house. Tried to call my doctor. I can't open this door. There you go. Had to call my doctor, couldn't get through, so I'll have to try again later on. I need to get my prescriptions renewed, for God's sakes. What did I want in here? Oh yeah, money. So yeah, while I was doing that, girlfriend texts me and she's like, are you up yet? And I'm like, well, yeah. She's like, oh yeah, I wake up just as I leave from lunch. And I'm like, no. She left and the dog started going off like a fire alarm, so I had to let him out. I had to wake up and stuff. So she's like, oh, here, and she sends me a link to a job posting for this company. It's a government job. It's an IT/IS job, and yeah, I'll be taking a pay cut with that one, that's for sure, because I pay a lot less than what I'm making now. At least I don't have to sit there and question if I'll have a job tomorrow, you know? And I was looking over all the stuff you have to do and stuff, and I was like, holy shit, I can do this stuff hungover, like, this is cake. So, I told her I'd apply, but I gotta figure out, I'm gonna need help to make a resume and a cover letter, because I haven't done one of those in like 12 freaking years. You know, some people say they gotta update their resume. Me, I gotta build one, because when I started working for the ONTC, I never had a resume. I was a summer student, and they hired me on because they liked the way I did my shit. So, right on. Alrighty, well, we're going over to Rex's right now. I forgot to mention that. We're gonna go and pick him up, and then we are off to the scrapyard. So let's pitter patter and have at her. Alright guys, we scooped up Rex4x4. Want to say something? Oh, you're here? There, you heard him grunt. And let's go for a super time lapse to the scrapyard. Let's go.
right in the middle. There'll be a number up top and a light. It'll flash as soon as it has your proper weight.
Alrighty, well, this is my first time ever coming to a scrapyard and doing this kind of thing, so let's rock and roll. Okay, so apparently I gotta come up on this scale thing. Right on. I feel like Marcel right now. So where do I pull up to? Like right in
Pull right in there, stop right here. Just stop, just stop. There's your weight.
Okay, so there's the weight, so I'm
40-60.
40-60.
There's your light.
And then hammer down. Should have done a burnout. Okay, so let's go find some scrap. I don't know how many times cars come back here. Probably not very often.
Oh fuck, oh fuck.
Hopefully I don't find a nail on the ground.
That was
Yup. I think this is the first time anybody's ever come to the scrapyard to pick up metal.
Nope.
Well, that I've seen on YouTube anyway. So, let's party like a rock star and go pick up some metal. I would pay somebody $10 to jump into that. That would hurt like hell. Okay, so we got some stuff, but not a lot. And we're gonna come over to the scale. Am I the same weight? Oh, I'm 4,100 now. 4,180.
40-80.
40-80, sorry. Okay, let's go.
So you got what, 20 pounds?
I think so. So $5 worth of steel. Got like what, 6 plates?
Yeah.
Figure out how to use it. Then I gotta go home and wash my shoes. Looks like I kicked a puppy loaf. Ain't gonna work. Alrighty, well, we just dropped Rex off. It's about, I'd say, 2:45. He gave me the new front end for the project Go-kart. See what we can do with all that. Plus I got those 6 pieces of plate for reinforcing the floor and all that, and doing other things, whatever. We'll figure it out. Still got to go to Metal Fab and buy some angle iron and probably some square tubing, but we can do that another day. It's the problem when you work an 8-hour job, eh? You just don't have time to do things, especially when you frig up and you get up so early or late. I wanted to be up earlier than this. I want to be up and be ready for when Rex gets off work at noon, so that we could have went and got this all done then, but oh well. It's the way she goes. So now I gotta go home and clean off my shoes, because I only own the 1 pair of shoes, right? So I have to clean these off. I gotta buy a new pair of shoes. Who am I kidding? So yeah, $5 for 6 pieces of plate. 20 pounds worth of shit. It's not too shabby. Not too shabby indeed. Oh, frig's sakes. So that's what I like to call reverse scrapping, you know, because you watch Marcel St. Jean's videos and he's always going in there and dropping shit off, and here I am going in there and picking shit up. That's what I like to call reverse scrapping. Alrighty, well, I'm gonna book ass home right now, like I said, wash off my shoes, and get my shiznit ready for work, because I kind of sort of have to do that. Alright, I'll talk to you guys when I get home. Peace out. You all. This is what I got. These 6 plates, and Rex gave me this front end off of a mower, which we're going to mount underneath this guy here, and try and raise the front end up, and then we'll do the same with the rear. What we're going to do is take the axle off, maybe have to, oh shit, friggin' snowblower in the ass, and then like do like an underflip, and mount the axle underneath, and that might give me the height I need for doing awesomeness. Now a lot of you said, you know, the higher you go, the more tippier it gets. I think with the wide enough wheelbase, it shouldn't matter. Like, that's a pretty wide wheelbase in the back, and it'll be pretty wide in the front. I don't think it's gonna really matter. But as for me, I need to go wash my hands, clean my shoes, and get ready for work, so let's hammer down. Well, it's like 3:30ish. I need to build a lunch and then get my ass off to work. So that's what I'm going to go and do right now. Get the lunch ready and all that, and then we'll go from there. So let's friggin' do this. There's that Felix over there. And I'm going to sneak up on him.
Hey, what you doing?
Oh, I woke you up.
What's going on?
Oh, you're so puffy.
Yeah.
You're so puffy.
Stop it. Leave me alone. Big guy.
Hey,
what?
Came up with an idea for your videos.
Whoa, come on, leave me alone about that.
No, you're going to like this. You're going to like this.
Oh, I'm sure.
I found out through fair use that you can actually review movies.
Okay.
Hey?
Yeah.
do you think of that?
I think that'd be okay, I guess.
Well, I'll give you a movie, you watch it, and you can talk about it.
Huh?
Make a video.
What kind of movies? Like good movies? Good movies?
Yeah, so we'll get you some B-rated movies. They usually have them in the bin for $5 at Walmart.
Come on.
You can watch them and talk about them. How's that sound?
That sounds like a stupid idea. I don't like it.
Okay, we'll try that, alright?
No, I don't want you. Come on. Oh.
Actually, I got a couple here you can do. We're going to get you on Laser Mission, okay?
No.
Yeah, I know it's a bad movie.
No.
We're going to get him on Laser Mission. It's a horrible movie. Capital horror.
Big sakes.
Well, I better get my lunch ready and rock out. Let's do this. Alrighty, let's head off to work and get today's shift over with. See, that's the problem, right? When you're working an 8-hour shift every day and you're a daily vlogger, yeah, there's a lot of repetition, you know? I can't do videos like Billy because Billy can film his job. My job, however, it's not that interesting. You know, Billy does all sorts of stuff, like he's got to do a tree removal, so he can be creative and make a kick-ass video of him using his tractor to rip a frickin' tree out of the ground. All I do is talk to customers all day long. My job's a desk job. It's very boring. Very boring. But it pays the bills, and that's why I do it. You know, I see comments on other videos talking about, oh, frig, all Adam does is get up in the morning, bitch, and then, you know, he might talk to his cat, then he goes to work, and then he comes home, and then he closes the vlog, and blah, blah, blah. But usually I see comments like that from people who have no videos, so it's like, you know, why don't you make a video so I can go rip on your shit, you know? 90% of the people who comment, who do actually make videos, who leave like really bad comments like that and stupid things, it's like your comment is invalid because all of your videos were shot with a BlackBerry and you're so damn shaky, I'm not even sure what the frig I'm looking at. You know? It's like, I've said it before and I'll say it again. If you don't like my content, why the frig are you wasting your time watching? That's all I gotta say. If you don't like it, leave. It's that simple, right? I know there's a lot of you out there who love the daily vlogs, and, you know, you love the fact that I do what I do, and then there's a couple buttholes out there who are like, I got a troll because my parents beat me as a child and now I'm all friggin' retarded. You know, like stuff like that. It's like, frig sakes, you know what, smarten up, and if you don't like the content, don't watch it. That's why I wish the block button would not only block them from commenting, but also block them from viewing your videos. Because then I can do people favors, you know, if they don't like the content, I can just stop them from watching. But they feel the need to troll, eh? They feel the need to come over and try and make comments to get you to stop doing what you do, right? Because they themselves can't do this. They themselves don't have the bravery to stand in front of a camera and talk, or to make videos and put them up for people to see, because they're too damn chicken shit and they gotta hide behind their goddamn keyboard and try and be a bully, you know? These are probably the same kids that go to school and pick on the small kids just because they can. Thinking, you know what? I'm big, I can do it. Well, you see what happened to that one kid who tried to bully another kid. The other kid had enough and Sambo suplexed the living shit out of him. So, the problem with YouTube is they could never block it so people can't see the content. Because in YouTube's mind, every view you get is every dollar they make. So, they want to make the money, so they got to make sure that the views are allowed, just they can block the comments, which is kind of bullshit, but whatever, it's the way she goes. So on my way back from Billy's there, I stopped off at this really weird gas station. It was called Nature's Gas by Husky. And every pump handle was green, and I'm like, oh shit, is this diesel? But then I saw a guy pull up with a Buick LeSabre, and, oh no, it was a Dodge Intrepid, Chrysler Intrepid, sorry. And he just started giving her with the green handle, and like, this is gas? He goes, well, it's like an ethanol blend. And I was like, oh shit. And he goes, well, it's safe for cars. And I'm like, yeah, it probably is. Oh well, it's cheap. It was like $1.15 a liter. So I was like, frig it. So I filled up the car. And, yeah, wasn't quite impressed with the fuel mileage I got out of that. Like, I filled up in Aurelia. Holy shit. So I filled up in Aurelia, and then I'm gonna try and sneak around this FISO. Oh, friggin' dink. I'm gonna have to wait for other people to come through. This guy just thinks he's in Toronto and just cutting the traffic whenever the frig he feels like. Oh, friggin' idiot. Oh, no wonder, he's from Quebec. You see it on his license plate. Out here in Quebec there, we drive like the idiot, because the pedestrian don't have right of way. But yeah, so I put that Husky gas in, and Nature's Gas, and It sucks. Like, on my way to Billy's, I was hitting 7.4 per 100 kilometers, 7.4 liters per 100 kilometers, which is not bad for a 33.5 liter V6. And then on the way back, I was still sitting at 7.4, 7.6, bouncing in between because I was kind of sort of maybe giving her. And then as soon as I filled up at the Husky station, the thing went up to 8 liters per 100 kilometers, and then 8.2 liters per 100 kilometers. I was like, what the frick? Just chewing back the fuel. And my logic on that is that ethanol burns a hell of a lot hotter than gasoline and burns faster. I'm like, look at this dick. I'm just gonna cut in line here because I want to be next. Like, what an ass. Fucking guy. Oh well. We'll still make it to work on time, I hope. But, yeah, so that gas might be nature's gas, but what a shitty fuel. Like, my car is just gobbling it back. It's not running any different. It still feels like the same old car. It's just, it's using a lot more go juice to get the job done. Somewhere along the line, I lost a carton of cigarettes because I bought 2 on Friday when I was getting ready to go to Billy's, and I only have one in the back seat of my car, so I have no idea where the hell the other pack went, the other carton went. So somewhere I lost a carton of cigarettes, so there goes $33, frig sakes. I do know I need to quit, but I want to talk to the doc about getting on the Champex and then just shut her down because I gotta be done with this. This is ridiculous. Mind you, I smoke a carton in about 2 weeks, so it's not too shabby. Not like some people who kill like 3 packs a day, sometimes 4. My uncle, he was bad for that. He'd buy a carton for 2 days. Every time I saw him, he had a cigarette lit in his hand, just giving her. It was unfrickin' believable, to be honest with you. And they're the kind of people that chain smoke, right? So they take a couple drags off the cigarette and then just hold it, and it ends up burning this giant friggin' ash trail. And then they put it out, light up another one, take a couple drags, and just let it sit and fester. It's like, why don't you guys buy those little bricks? So you can take a couple drags, put the thing out, and when you want a couple more drags, light it again, give her, just keep doing that. Yeah, it tastes a little funky after a while because the cigarette does dry out, but you'd end up smoking 1 cigarette every 2 hours instead of 20 cigarettes every 2 hours. That's what I used to do back in the day when I first bought the house and I was smoking in there. I'd be sitting there at my computer desk playing World of Warcraft, and I'd light a smoke, take a couple drags, and then put it in the little brick friggin' cigarette put-out thingy, and then game away, game away, game away. And then when I felt I needed a little shot of nicotine to get rocking, I'd spark it back up, and I was maybe smoking 1 cigarette every 2 hours. And it actually wasn't too bad. Like, it was alright, I didn't mind it. Mind you, back then I was on the bags of cigarettes. Why are you stopping? Oh, because, you know, I don't got things. For sakes. Let's just stop in the middle of the road and start asking directions. Haven't people heard about a thing called a GPS yet? Hey, where's the McDonald's? Friggin' dinks. Everybody has a smartphone nowadays. All smartphones have GPS. Come on. Oh, I hope in August that I get to go to that friggin' family reunion down in Dunnville, because it's going to be awesome if I go there. It's going to be friggin' amazing. Oh, Bobby. You go happy. Yeah, just another day in paradise. Blue skies watch tomorrow because I want to get up early tomorrow. This time I want to get up early. I've been off my iron pills now for 3 days because I was at Billy's, I forgot to bring them and other things, and that's why I'm kind of cocked on my sleeping patterns again. So I got to get back on the iron because they were working. I was able to get up early and rock and roll, but I friggin' frigged up there. I had 3 days of no iron pills, and it's because I'm not eating right. That's the problem. I'm on like the Dave Rock diet right now. 1 square meal a day, freak sakes. I gotta smarten up and get back on the 3 square meals a day, or multiple snacks a day or something. Just gotta keep my food up. Start eating right. We'll get back on her. Alrighty. Only took me 14 minutes to get to work this time, frig sakes. But we're here, so I'll talk to you guys on my break, or whenever I talk to you next. Peace. Peace out. First break of the evening, and so far tonight has been pretty busy. Been actually really busy, but we got a 4-man crew going right now, which is all right. And I'm primed today, so just been dealing with the calls that are coming in. A couple outages here and there, not a big deal. I don't know if there's solar flares happening or something, but it's all wireless crap going down. Well, I decided I'm not going to apply for that job. You know, I was talking about it earlier this morning, and you know, I was thinking about it, and I'm like, well, if I do apply for the job and I jump ship, then who knows what's going to happen to this place if it gets bought out, right? You know, somebody decides to pick it up and say they keep it open, we still have our jobs, and I still have my seniority and everything. That'd be pretty good. But you know, if they do decide to shut it down and let us all go, well, we get our severance packages and all that. And if I were just to leave here and go work elsewhere, well, I'm at the bottom of the totem pole. I have 3 months probation, and if after 3 months they realize they don't need me, they can just let me go, and then I'm on the EI line, right? Where we're here, at least I know I'm going to have a job till next March, because that's by when they want to have this place sold. Now, I frigged up when I mentioned about the government passing the Ontario bill, because apparently the sale of Ontario, or the sale of the Ontario Northland, I should say, was not part of that. That's going to be a whole different legislation, because obviously it's too big to put in with everything they want to do, because everything else in the bill was good except for that. And no, I'm not being biased because it's my job on the line. It's because their plans after they sell the ONTC are going to cost them more than keeping us running. So it's a real dumb move by the government, but they don't see it that way. Whatever. So I kind of sort of maybe want to wait it out and see what happens and go with it. So that's my plan. Just going to go with it. Now, I got an email actually on Facebook there from a buddy of mine who I had no idea watches the vlogs, but he watches the vlogs, so that's right on. And he's like, if you and Rex are looking for mowers, he's like, every day I go from Northgate to Sudbury all the time, and I always see you riding tractors on the side of the road going for dirt cheap. And he goes, if you want, I can drop you some, I can go and get numbers for you guys, and then if you guys want to go check them out on your time, by all means, give the guy a call and go check them out. So I was like, yeah, man, that'd be friggin' awesome. So that's what he's gonna do. So he's gonna get us a bunch of phone numbers for riding tractors, and we can friggin' have at her. So that's all right. I like that idea. But I think I'm going to start working on that go-kart project. And if that 5-horse doesn't have enough jam to get my fat ass moving, well, Princess Auto has a 15 horsepower. It's a Honda clone, Power Fist, I think is the brand name. And some people say they're shit, but like Pug had one in Bam's riding lawn chair forever now, and they just recently started giving them grief. But look at what they do with those riding tractors, eh? They launch them over pianos and cars and beat the ever-loving shit out of them. So honestly, I think those Power Fist engines are pretty damn durable if they can take the kind of bullshit those guys put them through. So yeah, I do think it's definitely worth it. So it's a 15 horsepower Honda clone with well, they usually have them on sale for 150 bucks. So I'd probably go that route and pick up one of those. Because 150 bucks for an engine, that'd be alright. Put that in there if that little 5-horse doesn't have the jam. Well, we'll just triple the horsepower and give her. But something else I did was yesterday I uploaded the how to chroma key in iMovie to the Northern Tech. And when I woke up this morning, there was like 32 dislikes, 2 likes. So when I saw that, first thing I did was ran over to the vlog to see if, you know, I was getting a bunch of dislikes on there, and I wasn't. So honestly, I have no freaking idea what the hell's going on. I'm not sure why a bunch of people disliked the video, you know. It's kind of dicked, but if anybody knows, let me know, because I'd like to know what the hell I did wrong to piss everybody off. Because honestly, I didn't mean to piss anybody off. Like I said before, I'm basically moving all the Skaven videos over to the Northern Tech, and I'm shutting down Skaven. Because, frig it, why have that channel open when I can move them all over to the Northern Tech and kill off one extra channel, you know? One less channel to keep my eyes on. But I don't know. I don't know if people are mad at me because of what happened on Sunday. I guess the live show wasn't as awesome as I hoped. Everything got frigged up and people were getting banned and everything, so I don't know. Kind of pisses me off, but honestly, I'm not sure when we're going to do another live show again. I think if I do one, I'm doing one by myself. Might do it on that. I'm going to try that Justin TV out and see how that is. Hoping this wind isn't wrecking the audio. Probably is. Freaking flips. But I'm going to head her back inside and carry on my night. And let me know what you guys think of me running one off of Justin TV. Anyhoozle, talk to you guys later. Peace out. It's about 8 o'clock at night now, and I'm on my lunch break. And Bill's T-Max finally posted the video from Saturday when I was down there. And you get to see me fire the potato cannon and bullseye that fence post, or whatever the hell it was, that clothesline post. And It's friggin' got me wanting to make a potato cannon. Now, when I was chatting with Rex about it, Rex was actually saying that he had plans for one that had a propane tank already mounted on it. Funny thing is tonight I was browsing around for plans on it. They're pretty easy to make. It's basically, the one guy said use a 5-inch PCV pipe for your combustion chamber and a 2-inch for your potato part, like for the barrel. Then it's all couplers and doors, right? Well, the way the one guy made his was he mounted a little propane tank underneath the combustion chamber, and he added a check valve as well as a lever, so he can basically dump propane into the chamber every time, instead of, like, if you were watching the way we were doing it, I don't know if I caught it on tape, but you had to unscrew the end cap, spray your propane in, screw it back on, shake it up, you know, after your potato was loaded and fire. With this system here, what our buddy was doing was ramming a potato down the end, pulling pull one lever, close it, pull the other lever, close it, and then fire in the hole. Now, when I was at the farm, when I first saw a potato cannon and never got to fire one, it was actually, I believe it was Tyler who brought it out. Tyler and Where's Bobby brought them out, and they were using Axe body spray as their catalyst. And yeah, Axe body spray can really lob a tater tot, let me tell you. And then they're using hairspray Finesse. Apparently it was the best you can use for a potato gun. So there's all sorts of different things you can use, right? Anything flammable. You could probably even use WD-40 for frig's sakes. One video I saw, Buddy was using that spray you can get to quick start your engine. So many different methods you can use to fire those things. So I don't know. I think I want to build one because they're kind of fun. You know, fire some spuds around and stuff. Don't know where I'd ever use it, but definitely would be awesome. Thinking tomorrow I'm going to go to Staples and see how much it would cost me. See if they have any ideas on shipping shirts first. Because people were saying that Staples would probably be the best bet for finding out the cost for shipping shirts, you know? And if I can go through something cheaper, then I'm going to start taking orders, I guess, through PayPal. You know, PM me what you want, I PM me back the price. You let me know what your PayPal email address is. When the PayPal comes in, then I put the order through to my shirt guy, get the shirt, mail it out, we're good to go. Right now I already got an order for 2 XXXLs and an order for a large, so that's 3 shirts. Then I got to contact my shirt guy and get made up, and it's all people that I'm going to be visiting. So like I said, when I do my August tour down south, people want shirts, so bring shirts. But I got to figure out why shipping to Orangeville costs me more than shipping to California. That makes no freaking sense whatsoever. But anywho, we'll figure all that out. I'll go to Staples tomorrow. I think while I'm there, I'm going to go to Zeller's and see if I'll get my hair cut, because it's starting to drive me nuts. It's too long. I'm getting headaches again. I don't like this kind. But anywho, it's lunchtime. I got to go eat. So I'm way off course. Building's back there. So I'll talk to you guys on my next break. So until then, peace the frig out. Alrighty, well, it's midnight. It's time to head her home. We're not gonna head her home. Rex sent me a text. He's playing in his garage and he wanted me to head over. So I figured, frig it. Let's go visit Rex. Let's do this. Jeez, isn't this where we started last night? Was from in the car at midnight. Well, this vlog's officially been going for over 24 hours. Right on. So yeah, we're gonna rock and roll over to Rex's. Let's see what the frig he's up to. I think he said he was playing with his Craftsman or something in the garage. So we'll go see what's going on and go from there. Oh, so glad tonight's over. Yeah, I found a guy on Kijiji for $10 for the parts and $25 for his labor. He offered to fix the home button on my iPhone 4. I mentioned in the past where you really got to press on it hard to make the home button work, and he says it's basically just a bad contact and you have to replace the button. It's not like, I was thinking just take it apart and service the contact area, but it doesn't work that way. You physically have to replace the actual hardware button because of the way it works. I'm getting texted right now. We're good. But so $35 and he'll fix my $80 phone. Whatever. So yeah, I got to play with a Windows Phone 7.5 today. I think that's what the phone was running. It was Nokia. Don't know the model number, so don't bother asking. One of the girls at work went in to TELUS and said, give me the easiest phone you have that can do email and Facebook. So for some reason they sold her a Windows. Oh, and she said the cheapest. So right there, the iPhone's out. So she decided to go with the Windows Phone 7, which apparently was funny because she said apparently you can go to Windows Phone 8. So when Windows Phone 8 comes out, she can do an upgrade to it. So that's kind of cool. But she loves it. She was showing me the camera and all that. Let me look through it, and she said it's great. It does everything. She can go on her Facebook. She can go on MSN Messenger. She doesn't even need a computer, but she wants to get music on it. And I told her, I said, well, for that you might need a computer, because you need a way to convert your CDs into MP3 so that you can copy them over to the phone. So, unless Microsoft has some sort of a downloading tool like iTunes where you can purchase music online, but if you already own the CDs, I can't see why you can't just digital copy them and pop them on your phone to listen to. But yeah, it was kind of neat, you know. I'd like to try the Windows, like if I could find a cheap Windows Phone 7 or whatever, and just stove it on my, just stove my card into it and give her. That'd be all right. I wouldn't mind to try it out for a couple weeks. I think it's something really cool if you're a big-time Xbox player, because they had an icon on there for Xbox Live. So chances are you could probably, like if you're a big-time stat whore on Xbox, you could probably go on there and check all your stats. And I didn't bother using it on her phone because, well, she doesn't have an Xbox. She doesn't really game. But, you know, it might be something cool where you can go on there and chat with your friends if they're online. Like Xbox, I believe, has a webcam now. I think it's built into the sensor bar. Freshly painted highway. Yummy. But yeah, the Windows Phone looked kind of cool. I'm really anxious for Windows 8 to come out for tablets. I'm hoping they do like they said, and they release copies that you can freely put on your current tablets. Because one of the rumors that went out about the new Jelly Bean, which is 4 point something or other, 4.1 Jelly Bean, is that it's going to support dual boot Windows 8 and Android. But the Google Nexus tablet is supposed to come with Jelly Bean, so I don't freaking know what's going on there. I guess we'll have to wait and see what happens and go from there on that one. So, alright. Because I think that'd be freaking cool to get Windows 8. Even if it was like $30 for the copy, and then you just used the same method as Cyanogen on the HP touchpad to get it on there, and you stoved it on your HP touchpad. I think that'd be freaking sweet. Of course, I wouldn't have a keyboard like with the actual tablets for Windows, but I'm sure there's like a software keyboard that comes up, like a little touchscreen keyboard, just like Android has now. Well, we're almost at Rex's, so I'll start filming some more there. You guys let me know what you think of Windows Phone 7 and 8 and all that. If you like it or not, if you have one. And, yeah, we'll friggin' talk to you guys in a bit. See what Rex is up to. Let's go. Well, I made it to Rex's house, and he's trying to take the rear end out of the Craftsman. You guys seen this one here in his videos a couple times. This is the one he picked up at the Berry Flea Market, or whatever they call it now. And he wants to take the rear end out because he had an issue where he fired it up, and when you put it in gear, the rear end wouldn't move, so the rear end's basically no good. Yeah, it's shot, needs some work done to it or something, who knows. But tried slipping the belt off, and something went stupid, and now the belt's all tightened in there and stuff, so I don't know. We're going to figure around with it and see what we can do, and maybe one day get this thing apart. So we'll figure around with it. Well, the rear end's out of her, but we found out the rear end's fine. Except for the shifting. Rex said it's a little stiff, but it does what it's supposed to. Ooh, Jesus.
Whoops, touch the start button.
Wait,
yeah, leave that up so it's on.
Scared the ball bag out of me. Oh, frig. But apparently the real problem is this like big pulley here. It sees stiff. So, Rex has quite the job ahead of him, I guess. I don't know.
Take a little space.
I fix computers. I don't work on these things, but I'm going to learn. It scared me when he started the engine there. Holy crap. Guys, well, Rex is pretty much done in here. He did a bunch of work and stuff. You have to wait for the video to see what his plans are. He's got some crazy plans for this mower project. So go check out Rex4x4 on the YouTube's TV, and you'll see what's going on. Got a lot of crazy shit going on with this guy behind me, which I don't know if it's in frame. Probably not. I don't know. We'll see. So, right on. I'm heading home. I got to pinch a dump. Alrighty, well, we're leaving Rex there, and I think he's shutting down shop for the night. He's got things to do, and holy crap, do I ever have things to do, and he's got his work cut out for him with this Craftsman, boys. Let me tell you, it's going to be one hell of a job. But if it works out, more power to them. So here's hoping it works out and things are awesome. Oh, I forgot that bolt. Son of a bitch. Rex gave me a seat bolt for the go-kart. I forgot it. Forgot it in the friggin' garage. Oh, I'll have to get it off from there another time. Not a big deal. So we gotta go home, edit up the vlog, and get it up to YouTube's. Should be fun. So we'll get that done there and we're good to go. Tomorrow's Wednesday, which is right on. Well, theoretically right now it's Wednesday. But because I haven't gone to sleep yet, tomorrow's Wednesday. Day doesn't change till I fall asleep. That's why when I pull all-nighters, holy crap, does my calendar ever get frigged up. But, yeah, tomorrow I'll show you guys what that metal I bought was for, as well as I want to go to Staples and see if they have any ideas for cheaper shipping. I was checking out some forums tonight, and one of them said that if you can somehow wedge, like get the shirt flat enough and wedge it into the thinner envelopes, you might be able to send it out by mail, like a letter, which will make it a lot cheaper, but it can only be so much weight and so much height, otherwise you have to ship it out via parcel. So I don't know. I wish there was cheaper ways to send out shirts. I might have to do the cafe press. I've already made a cafe press store and put the shirts up there, but unfortunately if you get it in any other color but white, it looks like shit because it won't do transparent backgrounds for some reason. So it's like you get a black shirt with a great big white splotch on the front that says, you know, VlogginLife, keep on vlogging. It's friggin' messed. But now I'll have to play that cafe press and see what else I can do. But I'm almost home now, so I'm gonna head her home and then we'll wrap the day up. So let's friggin' do that. Alright guys, I'm home now and I'm gonna shut the vlog down here. Today was a busy day and stuff. Well, kinda sorta maybe. I don't know, we'll see. But any hoozle, shut her down and we'll carry on tomorrow. So if you like today's video, you know what to do. Go ahead and hit the like button. Let me know you like the video and I like that. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, you know where to leave them. Comment section below. And until next time guys, keep on vlogging.